Tuesday, October 28th, 2008. T-minus 7 days before election, decision 08. Barack Obama, John McCain, third parties, running for office. Nobody knows about the third parties. Click other, please. Came across a news story on Infowars.com, hence the rebirth of the Imperial March music here. Find it very interesting that Microsoft has designed to build a censorship bot. As the Times Online reports, the company with Microsoft is on the verge of unleashing a technology capable of eliminating green inkers and conspiracy theorists. Well, that sucks, don't it? Anyway, Microsoft's just been awarded a patent for technology designed automatically to detect and remove undesired words or phrases from all digital communications, ranging from YouTube broadcast, imagine that, to internet chat and songs, writes Mark Harris. According to Mr. Harris, Microsoft will release this technology to protect the children. It's all about the children, isn't it? Protecting about what they see and what they can't see on the internet. It's not about that. It's about censorship. Because if parents actually took care of their kids and paid attention to what they were looking at on the internet, they wouldn't have to worry about it. And since when is it the government's job to censor anything? A kid could read a newspaper, read about 30, 40 people killed in a horrific accident somewhere. Is that going to desensitize him any more than reading about, hey, maybe 9/11 was actually an inside job? I don't know. But let's continue on. It says the patent describes a system that listens out for phonemes or word fragments likely to be a part of a swear word. If it hears a forbidden phrase, now who determines whether this is forbidden or not? Kind of sounds like the empire's on the rise big time now. The software either fades it out by the offending syllables or simply replaces the rude word with similar sounding but clean alternative lifted from speech earlier without a second's delay. Of course, defining rude will be left up to a corporate censor. Hence, the corporate media in charge of everything. There's only about 6 to 12 companies that actually control everything you watch on TV, read in your newspaper, and hear on the radio, for the most part. That's pretty sad. Anyway, it's talking about it will be limited. It will not be limited to explicit rap music. It may very well include phrases such as 9/11 truth, other political slogans at odds with the government. For instance, Google's behavior has not limited the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, legal complaints, censoring search results on Google China service, or training police in India to show how to find objectionable material. Google also censors the United States and Europe. In addition to blocking child pornography and certain Nazi websites, Google News routinely filters non-corporate media websites, as the American Thinker reported back in 2006. Google, without any prior explanation or notice, has been terminating its news relationships with conservative e-zines and web journals. But it is simply not conservative website. Google and Yahoo have repeatedly uncensored the Yerknet and Italian anti-war news portals. Liberals also campaign for the censorship and removal of Google AdSense from their pages. See Google's gag order on an internet giant threatens free speech. And they have a link on the Infowars.com website. Anyway, it goes on to say that they routinely exclude information from Infowars.com, which is true. I've actually seen when you do a search, stuff on Infowars.com doesn't pop up. And the question is, why would they want to censor out conspiracy theorists? It doesn't make much sense to me. And I see the problem with censoring out the conspiracy theorists. There's a reason for that. Maybe it's because it's not a conspiracy at all. Maybe it's actually true. And that's disturbing. So you have 7 days to decide whether the people that are in power, John McCain, Barack Obama, whether they're going to get a shot at the White House. Well, since the way that the system is set up for a Republican or a Democrat to win, it's not likely that a third-party candidate will ever have the highest office in the land, the President of the United States of America, unless we do something very, very, very crazy, like succeed. Unfortunately, a lot of the southern states have anti-succession laws written into their state constitutions which forbid them from succeeding from the Union. So that really sucks. But I'll go ahead and end it there for my third YouTube video. Thought the whole little 50s real scratch thing would kind of make it interesting. And I also put on a different hat. So enjoy and have a good night. 7 days to vote.